today I am going to be speaking on intercultural rhetoric and helping you guys understand that and kind of the meaning behind it and some examples to go along with it. And my name is Gabe Solium. So, what is intercultural rhetoric? It is basically the study of how language and communication practices can vary across different cultures. So that is basically the internet definition found online. And it also focuses on understanding and bridging the differences in rhetoric traditions. So as you can see, this picture, it shows lots of people in different cultures, and just you can just tell by the way they look, they have different practices or different beliefs and just different looks as well, which is pretty good uh, example of intercultural rhetoric. So, the concepts of rhetoric. This is going to be talking about rhetoric in just its normal word sense, not intercultural rhetoric, just to help you understand the word intercultural rhetoric better and help you understand what I'm trying to talk about. So, rhetoric is the art of persuasion and effective communication. And some good components of this is ethos, pathos, and logos. So I'm sure many of you guys have heard of these, know what they are. I'm just going to go over them again so you guys understand better of what I'm trying to go over. So ethos is that whatever the person's saying is credible and fact checked, and pathos is whatever the speaker's saying can like emotionally affect you, and then logos, it's just logical, like it's logical. It's not a bunch of mumbo jumbo craziness. And so you're wondering why, what does it have to do with anything about intercultural rhetoric? I mean, when you put the words together, it makes sense, talking, communication, and the study of cultural communication and everything. So yeah, that helps. I hope that helps you guys understand it and everything. And this photo is just a photo of somebody trying to speak, and they're using different facial expressions and everything, and it just shows some good rhetoric, I guess. So why is intercultural rhetoric important? It improves cross-cultural understanding and communication, and it reduces conflict and possible miscommunication between different cultures, and it also helps people understand and learn about different cultures. So this photo is a good example. I'm gonna talk about it more on the next slide, but basically what this photo is showing, it's somebody trying to bow and somebody trying to shake as a greeting, and they're mixed because they're probably from different cultures and they grew up doing different things, and they don't know they're trying to greet each other in their different ways, and now they're just confused, and it's not a good mix. That's why intercultural rhetoric is so important, because it will help people have empathy for other people and be able to understand, oh, they're in a different culture, they're not a weirdo. So what are some examples of intercultural rhetoric? So basically I found two examples that I really want to talk about, and I find them interesting. So first one is greetings. Some people have different greetings. For example, people in America usually greet with a hug or a handshake, and people in Japan tend to bow for a greeting as a sign of respect. So, intercultural communication would help prevent this, because you don't want to go to Japan and have no idea that you're supposed to bow instead of giving somebody a handshake. So you go up to meet them and give them a handshake, you look like a complete weirdo. And it's the same for vice versa. Like a person in Japan coming to America, they're gonna bow at you, and you're looking at them like, what the heck are you doing? Just come and give me a hug. So the next example I have is commercials, and it's the one I really want to talk about. It's so basically American commercials, I found, tend to focus more on their food. So if you look in the bottom right, I have a picture of a McDonald's commercial I found on YouTube from like 2023 or something. So last year. And if you look at it, it's kind of weird. Like, why is there just a giant photo of a burger on top of a burger on top of a filet o fish on top of lettuce on top of another filet o fish? Like, it's weird. And I don't know who that appeals to, who's trying to eat that. It's just gross, but to each their own, I guess. And next is China. China tends to focus more on the family values instead of their food. And So that an example of that is on the top right. There's a family. This is a commercial from Singapore, McDonald's. I found on YouTube as well, and they're at a table, eating, having a good time. They're laughing. Grandpa or dad's devouring his food, so his daughter, they're having a good time. Okay, some discussion questions I would like to ask you guys. Can you think of a time when you had to change your communication style to connect with someone from a different culture? And next question, have you ever experienced a misunderstanding due to a cultural difference? Okay, thank you guys so much. That is the end of my presentation. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'm looking forward to your responses. Thank you guys so much.